Hey, gang, we're back. Nona's Basement here. We are live in Austin.
We're back. This is known as Shed.
This
We're
is
out known as Shed.
Yeah. This is known as Airbnb, actually, is where we're at. We're here with the boys. We're doing a rogue podcast. We do not have our producer, Tyler Kretz, present.
So this one might suck.
So this one might not happen at all because I'm using my camcorder and our own little utilities. But we'll see. We'll see. But we're here in Austin with the boys. And what's going on, guys? We've been hanging out for the past 4 days together.
Hanging out in Austin.
Yeah, hey, what's new? What do you guys want to do? Same shit as you. Seen you since the moment we woke up for the last 4 days. Pretty much the same.
I think we should say we have a guest on this podcast for the audio.
I think we most
listeners.
certainly
do
should.
have a
Yeah,
guest.
because we've been together for the past 4 days here in Austin. Brando, no longer a guest. He's just he feels like
squad.
he's a known as basement crew now.
He's
But
a
we
known
have
as
Brando Harris, very funny Chicago comedian. Brando Harris. Brando, what's up?
Not much. Good to be here. Good to be with you guys on this trip. This is really fun. I've had some fun.
Dude, you've had probably the best trip out of all of us.
Yeah.
You just go ahead and tell them.
So I got out here Monday before these guys decided to try to get up on Kill Tony, and I fucking did. They called my name. Dude, I couldn't even believe it. I was talking to a guy who hadn't been. He's like, man, I've been here 26 times. I signed up, never went up, and he's talking to me about faith and just keeping going.
Faith.
And then he's like,
And then
but
they
you
come out
know.
and they go, Brando.
I was like, dude, I gotta go. I'll see you later.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. You go. Keep praying though.
Yeah.
Kill Tony for the moms out there
I was
is
gonna say, tell
is
our
a
moms. Kill Tony
comedy
is-
podcast that they do live at Joe Rogan's new comedy club here in Austin, and called the Mothership. And it's a big get for any young aspiring comedian. So Brando got on. Tune into that episode. Do you know which number it's gonna be?
I do not.
Did a couple weeks.
Paulie
though.
Shore's the
A couple
guest,
weeks.
Yeah,
Paulie Shore's the
Shore
guest.
and Eric Griffin are the guests.
And
I feel
Brando
like I
Harris.
kind of ate it. If you want to skip that episode, you can too.
No, come on.
No.
No, that's right. Definitely
Yeah.
check it out, or just definitely check out Brando's
Yeah,
social
check
media.
it out.
Yeah.
Watch it. Leave a nasty comment about Brando.
Yeah, do that. I'd appreciate that.
It was really hard making. I really had to convince Tyler to get Brando on the podcast because I knew Tyler was going to throw out a lot of racial slurs. I just felt like.
I knew you were gonna make it about
I mentioned me and Tyler actually just
No,
did a
Brando and
podcast.
I've been sharing a bedroom this whole trip. We're
have.
both here in the living
Yeah,
room.
Tyler has been sleeping on this futon, and Brando
In the
has been.
podcast studio.
And Tyler made Brando sleep on the floor. He said, "Brando, get the fuck on the floor."
No, Brando begged me. He
Because of the color of your skin. That's what he said. He said that out loud. Mrs. Fowler, he said it.
You get in the corner.
said, "Stop it."
Nah, dude, I'm a doorman. Dude, I'm a doorman.
He's a We're going to Airbnb.
That's
dude.
right.
But
Brando's been sleeping on an egg crate, curl up in front of
no,
the
we've
door.
all been kind of shaking it up in here for the viewers. We Tom somehow finagled the master bedroom.
Yeah, I went from might have to share a bed with Brando to master suite. So I
And
don't know
I
how
think
the
that
fuck
fits
I did
because-
that.
What? Yeah.
because Tom has been living in a white trash upbringing his whole life. I think it's good he deserves the master bedroom.
You got the best bedroom. You got the best bedroom in the trailer park.
I have the guest bedroom, which I'm very content with. And
Also, Tom needed the rest. He's been his little voice. Tom lost his voice our first day
Yeah,
here.
I lost my voice. I think it was the second
reasons
day.
unbeknownst.
Yeah, I have no idea why. I think what?
Nothing.
We went to the strip club and I was yelling at the strippers to go back to college.
That lasted long.
I thought you were gonna mention it. It was you were telling me to
No,
go back to
yeah,
college.
Sam knows I went to the strip club.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He was saying.
But I was yelling at the strippers. I was like, go back to college, you whores. And,
he called them a puta.
He's talking.
They were all
talking
Latino.
to them about faith.
if you just try really hard, you can get on Kill
Sign up
Tony.
and kill Tony.
If you believe in yourself and you pray every day.
Oh, this was pretty cool. Kill Tony, hand me this thing. Kill Tony gave Brando a AR-15.
Gel
That's what
blaster, baby.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. Tyler all week he's been saying he wants to go over to this place called.
Stop. Luca just uses me as a proxy for all the thoughts he doesn't want to take claim for. You know?
We were thinking about going to shoot some hooligans outside.
Yeah,
with,
hooligans is right.
We have been playing a very fun game as we were driving around
this-
Austin,
Yeah,
Texas.
yeah.
in Austin, if you guys have never been, there's a horrible unhoused, which is I guess what you're supposed to call them now, unhoused crisis or homeless is
Almost
the
worse than the homeless problem here is the hipster problem.
yeah, and almost worse. So we've been playing this game the entire time called Hipster or Homeless, and
And I'll tell you, it's been a close call. Quite a few
tough
times.
game every time. I think there's always been a disagreement.
Which is fun.
But I'm slowly becoming a hipster. I have these new glasses. Me and Tyler, we did a podcast yesterday. We discussed the glasses
Yeah,
as
comment
well.
down below if you like
So,
sunglasses.
are these gay? They're
They
kinda
are.
purple. Tom says
They are gay.
How about this? You know what? The real ask your dad, and then you'll really know.
My dad, my dad just got a nice little low blue tint.
I got blue tint glasses too. Fuck, I should grab them.
So my problem. Well, back to the whole. Let's zoom out on the sunglasses thing. Luca got the tint of his sunglasses changed. His nice new lenses, specifically.
The glasses are not new. The lenses are.
Sunglasses, specifically for the purpose of wearing them at night.
No, but I got the low tint so I could wear them in indoors and like I am now and in the darkness.
Which I morally disagree with.
Why?
Because they're sunglasses.
Yeah, but they're
No,
but they're
Here's my problem.
cool.
It's no better than people who don't need glasses and wear fake glasses just for the style.
Do you think they're appropriating your culture? Is that what's
Yes.
going on? They're
Yeah.
appropriating glasses
This is-
culture?
yeah.
As a
Glasses
necessary
bag.
glasses wearer, you
Yes.
feel like they're offending
It
you.
would be like if you whipped around a wheelchair just for fun.
But they're is that what you think?
Doing wheelies
That's
and stuff.
who I wanted to shoot the gel rifle with.
Home Mr. Hipster.
No, yeah,
We're having fun.
it's a low tint.
Get in there.
It's a low.
Really
I was
showing.
going for like a Robert Downey Jr. thing, but it's purple.
Robert
That's the only thing
Downey
that kind of
Jr.
concerned me.
Yeah,
But
Robert
Brando
Downey.
recommended the purple, and I do
course.
think he's a little biased.
Of course.
He said, "quote Get the perp, homie." And how are you supposed to deny it?
I don't know if you know this, but when he went to sleep, Brando was licking the tints because he thought they were grape flavor.
I don't know, but so comment down below if you're a listener to the
Which is
podcast.
the
Are these gay or do they make me kind of look like Robert Downey Jr.?
Right.
They're gay.
So Tom, the best part of the trip, I think, has been Tom had a whole day,
Like-
fully lost his voice.
Could not speak.
talk.
Yeah.
So we had pantomime Tom for the entire day.
Yeah.
Everywhere we went, everything we're doing, Tom's just thumbs up or thumbs down.
Tom was doing a Penn and Teller routine all
Yeah.
day. He was Teller. Yeah, Teller's the one that doesn't talk. You know Penn and Teller, the magicians.
What?
You know,
What are
They're-
they?
It's a duo
Famous
magician act in Vegas.
Oh, yeah,
one
yeah.
of them talks, one of them
They do a
doesn't.
TV show, right?
Yeah.
They do,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
But we realized that what's really fun to do is the thumbs up with no emotion.
No emotion. Just
That's kind of cool.
That's the
It is
thumbnail.
so-
That's the thumbnail. 100%. That's the thumbnail.
Well, so I mean, what's been the highlight of the trip? Do you guys think? I mean, we've been doing a lot. We've been running around doing shows.
Lot of
We're
spots.
shacking up here. Tyler made Brando sleep on the floor.
Yeah. Highlight of the trip is going to the Creek and Cave and seeing our new favorite comedian.
Yeah, we found a new
Yeah,
comedian.
that
Shout
was
out. We've never met him personally.
Yeah.
But we went to an open mic here at the Creek in the Cave, and his name is Swiggy.
Sweet.
And so he goes on stage and he raps, and he just starts to
He
rap.
does
and
a very offensive Asian
he,
voice.
he does a very,
Honestly,
very
he is
risque, I would call
if
it.
Luca started to slip into psychosis, he's Luca.
Yeah.
He's crazy. He's doing the voices.
Yeah, if I really got into hip hop and just leaned into the racism a little bit
Yes,
more, I
yeah.
think I would be
If you
Swiggy.
applied yourself, you could be Swiggy. If you
I applied myself, I could be
worked at it,
homeless.
You could be Swiggy.
Yeah, I like Swiggy because he goes up on stage and goes, Swiggy! And then he
Yeah.
ends his set by going, Swiggy!
And like throughout it, whenever he
He
wants.
bookends it.
The audience everyone kind of gets to get involved. We all go Swiggy.
Yeah, it's a lot
so
of fun.
now everywhere we go, that's kind of our thing. I got off stage last night with the show Brando and I did. I was, hey, thanks. I got to get out of here. Swiggy.
Did you Swiggy?
Yeah, give him a
Did you
swiggy.
actually?
You give him a
Give
swig?
Swiggy salute,
Can
man.
you Swiggy test it?
Swiggy
Yeah, he
salute.
did. He did.
Wow.
Swiggy salute.
Swiggy salute, man.
Man.
It just feels good. you
Yeah,
know?
it's fun.
It feels good to let loose here in Austin. It's fun to be
Yeah.
strange. It's fun to wear purple
Keep Austin
sunglasses at
weird.
night.
It is definitely like a really like chill, like, dude, we're fucking cool down here.
Yeah, not a
But-
single person here has a job.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
every
you
time.
go down town, you see all those office buildings. No one's in there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, every time you ask someone what they do for a living in the audience, it's crypto,
It's like I work in tech.
tech.
Yeah, right. I help.
You're a
I
barista.
help- yeah, I help.
Yeah, yeah. You're an Uber driver. That's what you do.
Yeah.
I will say this, dude. I think about moving down here. I thought about it before, and now I definitely think it will definitely help my career. Not as a comic, but as a heroin dealer.
You want it? Yeah, I'm sure you could thrive as a drug dealer down here.
Yeah.
A lot of
Yeah.
opportunity.
A lot of opportunity.
You've been running around trying to pick up some weed here and there. How have you encountered some of these drug dealers? Do you feel like they're
Yeah, well, one.
How don't you encounter the drug dealers is the real question.
Yeah, that's
Stand-up
very
comedy
true.
in Texas.
I was drinking a beer in the alley for Kill Tony, and then this guy's like, "You got your drink. Now do you have your smoke?" And he had a big tube filled with joints. So I picked up 3 of those before I found any weed. That was nice.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's when you don't even have to ask.
Yeah,
The guy
not
comes
at all.
He's
to
doing
you.
homemade pre-rolls.
Yeah,
I've never
and
seen that before.
I didn't know that weed is decriminalized out here. So people are just smoking weed in cops' faces, and it's
That's
chill.
wild, because the
But you
rest of
can't
the
buy
state,
Yeah, you can't buy it.
the rest of the state is pretty locked down.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
they
rest
hate
of the
it.
state.
I remember when we were here a couple years ago for the first time, it was like if you got caught smoking, it was crazy because if you got caught smoking pot, you were like going to jail.
Yeah.
But there's cocaine everywhere.
Yeah.
It was like
Yeah.
literally the way people smoke pot in Illinois, it was coke.
Yeah.
But then
Here?
but then weed, they were like, yo, like, what are you doing with that? That's crazy. You
Yeah,
know?
if you get
Not
caught
that we were doing it.
if you get caught smoking weed in another part of the state, they will kill you. They will.
Yeah.
I
will
do
send
like
you to
that it's
jail.
it's a little bit of utopia
Stand
here
your
of like
ground.
people are doing drugs and being homeless. And also there's people being hipsters with gauges in their ears.
Yep.
And then there's also guys walking around with cowboy hats and mullets. And
Yeah.
so
There's
they're
a
all
lot of-
kind of living in harmony.
It's
Is
like
a-
diverse, but for white people.
Except the homeless.
There's no black
Hey,
people
come
here.
on. There's a lot of Mexican people.
There are Latinos.
Hey, there's a
Brando,
lot
come
of
on.
homeless black people out there.
Yeah, I said they're living in harmony. The homeless people are not in harmony. They're actually very.
They're at war.
They're not doing well.
No, this is another thing I wanted to bring up. Is there's a lot of black Israelites down here
Oh,
on the
nice,
corner
man.
with the
We've been having
microphone,
fun with them, yeah.
screaming, "The white man is the devil."
Yeah. They're doing Brando's act out there.
they are. They are.
Yeah, it's really awkward being right there with Brando because I know he. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
they hate me, and now they hate Brando too for hanging out with me.
Yeah, they sure did.
They go, this man's trying to make you gay.
I do sometimes.
He is going to fuck you over in the. He will make you sleep in the corner on a cot.
Brando, do you think you lose a
Dude,
little
they would
street
be
cred
furious
because you're
if,
hanging out with 3 white guys in Austin?
I do.
You do,
I mean,
yeah.
especially with the
I
black
feel bad for
Israelites.
you because sometimes when I see black guys walk by and they give you the head nod and then
Yeah.
they see that you're with us.
Yeah, I feel like they're saying, "Come with us."
yeah.
It's okay.
we saved you.
Yeah. No, it was it was very fun. I almost took the mic and, like you said, started doing my act. You know.
Yeah, you should have got up there.
Yeah.
The black Israelites. Yeah, I never see. Do they have those in Chicago?
Not on the street like they do here. I mean, they certainly exist. I
Yeah.
think.
So is a black Israel? Is that like a Black Panther? Are they like in the same?
I don't think so.
Same
they're way
vein?
more radical.
No,
than
they're
the
trying to
Black
be
Panthers.
Jewish,
Yeah.
so they're
They
cheaper.
really are, though. Yeah.
They'll never be white enough to be Jews.
We got the big nose though. So
Yeah,
we got that going.
We saw
got
a guy
that going.
at one
Yeah,
of
no.
our shows who did a bit about it, and I thought he summed it up perfectly. They were black QAnon.
Oh
They were
yeah,
like-
that makes
they're
sense.
They're literally like white people are lizards. Like they're way out there. You know. Like,
Yeah.
You know, God bless them.
God bless them.
Yeah, no, we kept me and Brando were walking up and down 6th Street, and
Yeah.
Brando was like, "I think they think that we're interested in what they're
Yeah.
saying, but we don't want to be too outwardly."
Yeah,
You
because
just
we had to
pass
get
it
the
by?
Yeah, I genuinely wanted to hear what they were talking about, but
I
I,
did
also
too.
didn't want to
Tom
go
did too.
close.
Yeah,
Tom
you don't
mentioned
wanna
it a
get
few
Yeah, you don't wanna
times.
get close.
Like we had drove past him, we got out the car, and we're a few blocks away. And then he's like, "You want to?" All right.
It's all good.
Fuck.
You want to see
It
where
was-
those black Israelites are doing? Yeah, he mentioned it like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, I was like, and then they were selling literature. I wanted
Tom
to.
was like, "I'm with you, my brother."
Yeah, there was a guy who was standing
I
behind
just
us.
keep walking. I'm smoking a Newport while I'm walking by. I'm with you.
Yeah. There's a guy who was walking behind us, this black dude, and then as we walk past, these are the black Israelites, dude. As we walk past, he's like, "Hey, man, just so you know, we not all like that." To Tom, and Tom's like, "I agree with him. I agree."
Well, one of the black Israelites said that to.
No,
No,
there was
a
a
different
black
black
dude
guy.
walking
Black dude.
behind us.
It's
Yeah.
never
Even funnier if Tom was like, "That must be how all black people are." They're out here yelling, "I hate whitey."
The black Israelites are good.
So yeah, they're having fun.
But I think it's been a good trip overall. We've been doing
Good trip,
shows,
dude. The
been
food
having
down
fun.
here is
Had some barbecue.
the
Had some
food down here
barbecue.
is fucking insane.
Yeah,
Which is
very good.
when you say the food there, you mean we had barbecue once, and then you had street pizza pretty much every
Yeah.
other meal.
Dude, the buffalo chicken pizza is fucking really good.
Yeah, I know, but that's not like an Austin specific
Yeah.
thing. You go to Austin, you get the buffalo chicken pizza. You get that in the freezer aisle, bud.
Hey,
What
when
are
you
you
come
talking
down to
about?
Austin, man, you better have the buffalo chicken pizza. You
Yeah, I
did-
mean-
how many times have you had that? 3?
Tom loves the
Twice.
buffalo chick,
Twice.
dude.
That'll be 3.
Brando
tonight.
had I put
had it
Brando
yesterday,
fucking
yeah.
fine.
I can't
Very
do
good.
buffalo chicken pizza, dude. That's
Why?
crazy.
It's
Dude.
It's good.
Yeah.
I am typically a traditional pizza
Yeah,
guy.
I
Pizza
was-
sauce, but no, buffalo chicken pizza ain't bad.
Yeah, I
it
agree.
ain't bad.
It's too sweet.
Sweet.
on.
It's
Isn't
hot.
it kind of like? Oh no,
hot.
it's
You
hot.
gotta try it.
Buffalo's hot.
What am I? Oh, I'm thinking of barbecue pizza. You ever
Yeah,
had
yeah,
barbecue
that's-
chicken
that's
pizza?
bad.
Yeah.
That's
Raw
gross.
Yeah.
barbecue sauce, disgusting. Yeah.
How do you feel about pineapple on pizza?
Horrible.
Gross.
Yeah,
Horrible,
you can't do
yeah.
that. You ever have it?
Yeah, Sam likes it.
Really?
She and
So when
she
you get
Pick up
pizza,
with
she
her.
throws the pineapple.
well, I usually do half pineapple, whatever. She likes like pineapple jalapeno, whatever. The
I don't
fuck.
like the way the Hawaiians appropriate my culture like that.
Yeah, yeah. It's. I mean, I'll have a slice. I'm not like I don't hate it, but like I'll eat like one. And I'm like, eh.
Yeah, I don't know. I barely like pineapple on its own.
Really?
I like it, but I'm not like whoa. This
Like
is
I'm
my
not one of
favorite
these
fruit.
guys that it's like if you eat pineapple on pizza, I will chop your head
Yeah,
off.
yeah,
You
people
know,
are
I'm just
crazy
like-
about
But it doesn't make sense. Yeah, throw some fruit in there.
I
It's
just
the
yeah.
only fruit that people go throw it on pizza.
But a lot of things don't make sense. A lot of things like traditionally pizza was just like what, like mozzarella, basil, like a margarita, right?
Sure.
That's a, that. But then people, do you think people when started putting sausage on it? They're like, what the fuck are you doing with the sausage?
No,
Yeah,
I don't
started
think so.
somewhere.
I think meat with the pizza and the bread. I think that's always kind of been.
Yeah,
a
it
thing.
makes
always
more
been a thing?
sense. It makes more sense. The fruit.
Well, they anchovies. Ever had anchovies on pizza?
I love
pretty
anchovy on
solid.
pizza, dude.
Anchovies, Brando?
No, you know what?
Gross.
To be honest, I don't think I've ever had them.
An anchovy?
Yeah, especially like on pizza.
It's good. The key. I used to work at a pizza place in high school. The key to the anchovies is a lot of people don't wash them off, so they are
Super
salty. Yeah, you got to wash them off.
Interesting.
Out of the can.
That I
Yeah.
feel like I could get down with because I feel like you eat an anchovy and it's like throwing a salt shaker in your mouth. It's
Yeah,
gross.
it's
Yeah.
like well, I like salty shit.
But it's so salty.
Yeah, I like dirty martinis. Dirty martinis are one of my favorite cocktails.
I don't like any of those
Dirty
when people
martini.
are
Olive juice is like all salt.
How is it? Really?
Yeah.
when people are like telling you about like food. They're like like you can't like Chicago. They'll be like you
Yeah.
can't put ketchup on a hot dog. You're
Yeah.
like go fuck yourself. I can
Yeah.
do whatever I want.
Yeah,
You know
there's
what I mean?
ketchup on all the hot
I
dogs.
prefer to not. I don't put ketchup on my hot dog. But I'm
Yeah,
not.
but do whatever you
I'm
want.
not dishing you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not.
It's literally a hot dog. It's a pig ass.
Yeah,
Luca,
yeah.
Luca is so funny. You're like, yeah, dude, people can have whatever they want. Respect what people want. Hey, call me she, they. Fuck you. I shouldn't have to do that. It's gross.
No, but do you know why that's different? If you really want to break it down,
I do.
Because you're asking me to curtail to you, whereas if you're eating ketchup on a hot dog,
It doesn't.
I'm not involved in that in any way. But if you're going, hey, now call me this.
Call me a hot dog.
If you're going, hey, yeah, call me. Tell me.
We were
to
talking
put,
yesterday.
Tell me to
Luca
put
summed
ketchup
up-
on my like me because I have ketchup
know
on my
what?
hot dog.
Do you know what?
Now I'm gonna have a problem with it.
I think I heard the black Israelites saying exactly what you just said.
What? Our brothers need to.
Honestly, when we leave Luke alone for 15 minutes on 6th Street, he'll become their leader.
He'll be- no,
I think they would really gel with me if they heard what I had to say.
they were so funny. They had like a like a night.
With my new glasses, they see the perp.
They say look in your face.
Maybe the white man isn't bad.
The look in the face is funny.
No, one of those guys had a like an armor suit on, but it just had like a big Star of David on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, come on, it's 100 degrees out here.
Yeah.
You're in titanium.
He's going to Holy War.
Titanium?
He's Holy War with
We were
the
talking
rest of the
yesterday,
world.
Someone was like, how do you describe the comedy scene in Austin? And Luca came with a great new shorthand that we could use. He goes, there's a lot of people pretending to be a race car up there.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of people trying
It's
to
just like
be
weird
some sort of
alt-
race car or
weird
some
alt
sort
stuff.
of character.
It's like a race car driver and a wrestler. Put
Yeah,
in
there's a
one
lot of
place.
guys going, okay, brother. I'm
Yeah,
gonna,
yeah.
Okay,
I'm gonna-
brother.
And then we're gonna get him.
yeah,
Yeah.
Like, I think after our shows last
with
night,
no
you're like-
wrestling then.
You're like, how was that comedian? Oh, he was alright. He's trying to be a race car, though. He's not
Yeah.
going to be in a race car.
And
He's a
and
race car guy.
we were
Yeah, he's
talking
a racist car.
Nice.
the guy we were doing the podcast with, Raza. I said that to him. He's like, "What?"
Yeah.
And then the producer was like, "What are you
was
talking?"
funny
They
because
got really
they're
offended by it.
both-
I'm like, you're all up there trying to be a race car. I said it with such
They were like,
earnest.
They were like, that's not everybody. It's not the whole scene.
I'm
We
like,
have a
yeah, no,
couple-
but everybody's being a race car.
Yeah. They're basically like, we got a couple bad apples, you know.
No,
Yeah.
they got a lot of. There's a lot of weird people down here, man. It's fun
Keep
though. I
Austin
enjoy
weird,
it.
Mike.
It is fun. I like the vibe. I like that you can hop on a scooter and get anywhere.
Yeah.
That's pretty
True.
cool.
Brando hated on a scooter.
Yeah,
yesterday.
yeah.
Oh yeah, tell him that.
And then
story.
and then Tyler made him sleep on the floor.
hey, I saw you tumble over the handlebars of a scooter. Get on the floor. I'm
Yeah.
just
Well,
gonna
have you, okay, we'll have you both know you both slept alone in a perfectly nice bed last night for the last 3 nights.
Yeah, no.
No, Tyler made him do it.
As a matter of fact, Brando falls off the scooter. Last night he's icing his wrists, and then I go, "Hey man, is your wrist okay?" He's like, "Yeah, it's doing all right, man." And then he gets on the floor, and I go, "Okay." I was like, "Yeah, but I don't want to go use the bed though."
Luca closes and locks his bedroom door.
I don't want to sleep on the floor though, Brando. I'm sorry. But in my head, I was like, it would be nice to offer him to sleep.
No,
on
It's
the
even
floor.
worse
I was
that
just
you
like,
thought of
No,
it.
do you know what's pretty funny?
Yeah.
You left your wallet out here, and then you went in your bedroom, you locked the door, and then you went, "Oh fuck, my wallet's out." Then you came out, and you grabbed it, and brought it back. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
He's counting them on it.
Yes, you did.
I had a coupon in here.
That's so funny. Did I really do that?
No.
That's what I said. I was gonna say.
Did Tyler really? Is Tyler really racist?
Yeah.
Like, microphones are
Why do you think we're putting you in
Microphones
between
are on.
Brando and Tyler?
A buffer.
You
Yeah, this is
requested.
his
Yeah.
preference. No, the scooters were fun. That did hurt a lot.
Yeah, you fell
So-
off the scooter.
Yeah, so I'm zipping around through town, I was actually at your show, realized that I had 3 minutes to get to my next show.
Shout out Bird Scooter.
Yeah, so hopped on, and as I'm riding through, this guy's like, yo, you want a beer? So I was like, yeah. So I turn around.
Pause there for a second. Random guy.
Random dude. It's like maybe
Asked you for a
4
beer on the scooter?
He gave it to me. Right.
Can I
So
ask, was this a black guy?
no, dude, these are like 4 fucking white kids.
Oh, they're trying to give reparations.
Yeah, exactly.
They're like,
trying
man,
to
we were really
and-
listening to
and-
those Israelites.
Dude, and I had a, the show to get to, but dude, they were Modelo's. I love
You
the
love
Modelo's.
Modelo.
So I turned around, I got the Modelo. I'm putting it in my pocket, and I'm driving. Yeah, so I got a little pocket here, and then it almost falls out. So as I grab it, I see a little bump, and I slam on the brakes and just fly over it. I don't even hit the bump. Don't even hit the bump. I was going so fast, slammed on the brake, flew over. The best part though is there was one of many homeless people there.
One of many.
Yeah, and I disrupted him because as I landed, he said, "Damn, nigga!"
And he was Chinese.
Was- Was he sleeping and you woke him up?
That's what I think happened.
Yeah, you were
That's what I think
technically in
happened.
his
You
living
know
room.
what's even worse?
Yeah.
Is that guy used to have a job, was upstanding member of society until he fell off a bird scooter.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
it all went downhill.
That'll
Yeah,
do
he's
it,
like,
man.
okay.
The bird scooter, you can only be a comedian or a hipster on a bird
Yeah.
scooter.
No,
Because
there's a lot of people zipping those things.
It's funny.
Yeah.
How about the guy we saw last night? We saw a guy. It was a
Oh, yeah.
Latino man with his girlfriend on the scooter.
Wild.
And-
Oh, yeah.
and they're
Yeah.
sharing one. The best is when they share the scooter. So he's got his girlfriend, and she's a larger Latino woman, and he's like physically got her bent over, and she had big titties, and he was riding in a way that was like he was making a
Showing
serpent
him off a little bit.
just to show everyone could see his girlfriend's big titties. Like, look, man, look what I got here.
He was Chinese.
He was also Chinese.
A lot of Chinese down here.
no, but you can't. Here's the thing: you can't have a real job and also be on the bird scooter. You can't like pull up to like the firehouse, like, hey guys, I'm here
I
for my.
think here's the thing about this city though, because I was just in Nashville, and I do feel like that this city specifically is like the best city for them. It's the best city that you like where I could see them being actually useful and accessible.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
everywhere else it's more of a nuisance, and I'm sure it's a nuisance here, but it really is really convenient to just zip around different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's kind of cheap too. Like you go from one spot to another. It's like $4 or $5,
yeah.
something like that.
Speaking of Latinos that weren't Chinese, I went on a I went on a date pre-show. I mean pre-trip. I went on a date with for my first time. I actually like sat down and had a meal with a woman in maybe
meal?
2 years.
Wow.
Yeah, I met her. It was after the comedy bar. I met her
Good for you.
at a show. No, I met her on Hinge. And after the comedy bar show, we went and we met at she. Okay, so we're going back and forth.
Is this Sunday comedy bar?
This is Sunday night, and she's like, "Well, I'm texting back and forth with her, and all her pictures, by the way, are in like lingerie.
Yeah,
She's
they
in lingerie on Hinge. So I'm going, and this girl's, got her ass out. I'm going, okay, this girl,
You're like, this is a girl I can have dinner with.
yeah. No, but she goes, I go, you want to hang out sometime? And she said, I only hang out with guys that would buy me a meal. So I said, okay, it's
enough.
Sunday. I just got done with the
She's
show.
homeless also,
I'll
though.
take this girl, and I go, where do you want to go? And she most girls don't know, she recommends. She goes, let's go to this Mexican restaurant, and she looks Hispanic, and I'm going Mexican restaurant, all makes sense. We get there, tells me she's Filipino, really threw me off. Okay, but we're still having a good time.
The first deception of the evening.
But she shows up to
Did
the
you
date.
do this face?
And she's wearing a sombrero too, which is
Soak job face. No, she shows up to the date though, but like I said, Hinge all lingerie in a Care Bear T-shirt.
Ooh.
You guys did such a visceral reaction to that.
I mean, and I'm not just talking about like an ironic
Yeah, I was
here's a
gonna
shirt.
say, some people do
It's
it kinda
it's like it's
cutesy.
like a
Is
you
it
know
like a crop top?
something
some people
like
do
a
it kinda
crop top, but like
cutesy.
with like a million different Care Bears on it.
Oh, it was all of them. Not
and it was
just
like
one.
old. It looked like an old Care Bear shirt.
Yeah, well, it's vintage.
I was gonna say people wear like it wasn't ironic though.
It
Not
didn't.
that I'm
It did not
defending
seem. It did not seem ironic.
So, does she live by herself, or does she have a handler or something?
She lives with her parents, but she's like some sort of nurse or something.
Or she has a.
But it was not the date that I expected.
Yeah. Okay. So tell us the rest.
The Care Bear thing really
Bear-
shut me down.
right, yeah, the
I
Care
was
Bear shut
I
down.
was I
You
was
go,
like
check.
I was looking for the waiter the entire time. Like, and she later on she texted me. She's like, it seemed like you were trying to get out of there really quickly. Something on?
Someone's outside.
Yeah, we're
in a bad
we're in a bad neighborhood. There's last night actually.
This morning.
It was really this morning. Right as we are all going to sleep, I look out my window and I see these guys, these big muscle guys, carrying in another drunk guy, and they're all going, "Yeah, man, we had such a good fucking night out."
It was Cinco de Mayo.
It was Cinco de Mayo, yeah.
But we've been out late. We went to bed at like probably 3 o'clock last night.
Yeah.
At 2 hours later, 5 a.m. There's a little courtyard out here we've been kind of hanging out in. These dudes are just partying, playing music, all freestyle rapping or whatever and stuff like that. But it was funny because there's also people who like live in this complex. And there are people getting up to go to work. They're like rough jobs, like construction, 5 o'clock in the morning.
And dude, there was a lot of them.
People live here?
But it's kind of a shithole.
It's funny, like imagine going out there and being like, man, these guys are really up early doing their freestyle raps. They're really hustling. You know?
Oh,
They
dude.
probably work in
They're
tech.
sitting around from 4:30 to go do their freestyle raps. Like, no, they've been up for 3 days.
Dude, can you imagine living in a community where half of the places are Airbnbs?
Yeah,
That
no
would
one
suck.
here is doing great, us included. You know?
yeah.
Fair enough.
So someone asked me like, "Oh, where you guys staying?" I was like, "I don't know, but planes are flying pretty low overhead, so that's how you know it's not a great neighborhood. We're pretty close to the airport."
Yeah, you know
okay?
it's a bad neighborhood when you can read the side of the plane.
Yeah, you know the
true.
flight. You know the flight number. That's pretty funny. You know the flight number just by looking up.
Oh, that's a prime air.
Yeah. They're early coming in from New York. Oh, yeah.
I do want to comment how now that we've been spending like 4 days with each other. It's funny Tyler's been sleeping on this futon. Tyler sleeps like he's dead.
It's
Like every
it's the
time I
most
see
comfortable-
Tyler, it's
Oh, yeah.
concerning.
It's
Like
the most comfortable way to sleep.
it looks like an outline chalk of a
Yeah.
guy. That's how
Looks
Tyler
like I
sleeps.
fell off a building and just didn't move.
No, I
No
did notice-
pillow, just down. Dude.
head flat on the bed.
I
It's
did
the most
notice this
comfortable
about how Tyler sleeps because last night I came out here to get a cough drop, and
Tom's sitting here watching me sleep.
and he was cuddled up with a pillow, dude. I'm
Oh
like,
yeah, you got to.
I'm like, come on, give it to Brando. He has no pillows.
No, Brando's sleeping in a pile of pillows.
Brando sleeps like Indiana Jones.
I-
He's got the head low.
I woke up this morning and
he
Brando
sleeps like a
had,
security guard, just like.
No, you like just some guy on a railroad ride riding in a car, just the hat low,
Yeah, the spindle
posh.
over his- the
Yeah,
posh.
that's all I need is a posh. That is true, dude. I wake up multiple times a night just to grab the posh, and I don't even hit it. It's like my
Man.
teddy bear.
No,
Swear,
stop
dude.
it.
Yeah.
Tom sleeps normal.
No, it's close.
Something I did notice.
You watch me?
I saw it. Yeah, I do. You dare me to watch it.
We've been doing this this bit all weekend. Luca had a shirt on the first day we were here. It was a woman's tank top, and I said, I dare.
Before I
you-
had the glasses.
Before you had the glasses, and I said, I dare you to rip it off, and it came out as very gay. So all weekend,
dared us to do gay stuff.
all
It
weekend,
wasn't a woman's shirt. It was a Dago tee.
Yeah, lady did.
well, Italians are
They
kind of
gay.
like women. That's right. And so all weekend, anytime something gay has came up, I'd be like, I dare you to sleep with me.
Yeah,
Double
yeah,
dog
yeah,
theory.
I dare you to kiss me on the lips.
Hey, I just want to throw this out here. I offered Brando to sleep in the bed with me,
He
but he
dared
had
me
he had to
Yeah.
suck my dick.
He didn't
Yeah,
didn't
I
offer
offered
me,
to
dared
lather
him.
up in baby oil too and everything, but he said no.
We should. I would like
What
to
did,
come
what did you
home.
notice about me?
You sleep normal, but it would be funny if you guys were both cuddling on the floor together. Nobody's using the bed.
Yeah.
Bed's empty.
Yeah.
What,
we wake up the next morning and it's like Brando dared me.
Yeah.
I was also because me and Tyler came on the same flight, and I did observe something about Tyler. You want to throw this on the plane?
What is it?
You are one of those people that as soon as the plane
No,
lands,
I knew you were gonna
you
say
get
that.
up.
You
No,
don't
no.
stand up.
Tyler's up. He's in the back of the
nope,
plane.
bullshit.
Tyler's standing up.
Yes, yeah, and I'll tell you why there's nothing wrong with that. Because people talk, people who get up, I agree. People who stand up on the airplane when you're doing this in the aisle or when you're halfway back, I'm all the way in the back, I'm in nobody's way. We've been sitting for 3 hours. I just want to stand up, and I'm in the aisle. You're sitting in the aisle, you get to stand up.
That's a strong claim.
Yeah.
I know, that's why I said it.
Well, if you wanted to stand up, you could just go to the bathroom.
Tyler's literally
The bathroom, I was sitting in the bathroom.
Tyler was literally at the back of the plane.
the
It went
last seat.
bing bong.
Well, you're sitting for fucking 2.5 hours.
That was funny. Tyler also just travels like a 1920s businessman with just a
Oh,
briefcase. We went over this
A
before.
backpack. I travel out of
Yeah,
a backpack.
my suitcase is abnormally huge.
Yeah,
It's-
Yeah,
Tom's got.
Tom
luggage for
came
the
with a
whole
white
family.
trash suitcase for sure. It's like the size of a. I don't know what is it?
Someone wanted on the prices.
It looks like he was coming for 2 months.
yeah, it's so big Brando could have slept on it.
We should have put Brando in the suitcase. That would've been fun.
You check it.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Fuck. What are we at? Does this thing say the time?
Kretz, where we at on time?
I miss Kretz. I don't know. I
Yeah.
have my phone with me. I think we're only at like
We got
30 minutes or
5
something.
minutes, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So when we first got here, Tom found a guest book of our Airbnb.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, we should do that.
Which is funny because we're like let's call this a budget option. It's a cheap, we're here for the price, not for the amenities. But then they try and make it seem nice by having stuff like a guest book. But
Yeah.
then Tom's reading them and he goes, "They're all happy." You wanted like some drama, like
Yeah,
they were gonna
I
leave
wanted.
them in.
I wanted someone shot themselves in the room next door.
No, we saw one that was kind of like it was two homos or something.
Oh yeah, hold on here. Let me read it. I'll find it. And here's the funniest part. Luca has been ripping a page out every day out of this guest book to use it for his set list.
I have, yeah.
So if you ever-
the size of that
So
paper.
if you ever stay at the Bohm in Austin, happy 25th birthday to me.
Yeah, these are all.
But it really is. I was surprised. People are writing like, I felt like home here. I had such a nice time.
This
I'm
one's
like,
in
this
all
is like-
Spanish.
Yeah, dude. Someone who speaks Spanish stayed here.
Ew.
We're, in the we're feet from Mexico. What are you
I think
talking
Texas
about?
is maybe more radical.
Oh, here's the gay guys. Hi, I came
Underline twice.
here with
came.
my soulmate, Carlos Lorenzo. That's all.
But
it
how
is.
do you know? it was
Carlos
two
Lorenzo
guys?
is the most gay name you could have.
Last second Lorenzo. I know, but how do you know it's two guys? It could be Carlos and.
Well, only a gay guy would write in this book.
That's so true, Tom. And we're about to.
Yeah. Hey, I dare you to write in this book.
but it is funny that it's
His
like,
name is Carlos Francisco Lorenzo.
Isn't like a fancy place, and people are writing in the guest book like we had a romantic getaway. I'm like, this is kind of a shithole.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Oh, here's a good one. Hello, this is our first time traveling to Austin alone. It was so cool. This place felt just like home. Really?
You got a shitty home, dude.
Where do you live? In a dumpster? It says, stay away from Riverside at night. It's scary.
Serial killer.
Be safe. I hope I hope whoever stays here next enjoys it just as much as we did. Melissa, Edwin, and Caroline. Wow, they had some three-way shit going on here.
Man.
You want to read another one?
It feels just like home. The guys freestyle rapping out your window at 5 o'clock in the morning.
the trash can bonfire.
Oh, this is a good one. I didn't even see this one. It's our second time in Austin. I had a great time. I would have wished the house was cleaner, like the bathrooms, towels, and bedding, but I still like to stay here.
Nice.
Thank you.
It is pretty
Finally
disgusting here.
some honesty.
You notice
Finally an
there's
honest
also there's a cleaning lady
Yes.
jumping around.
Someone cleans.
What the fuck is she doing? Everything is dirty. Every day the ashtray with the cigarette
No, she
butts,
emptied
none
it
of them
today.
are.
She emptied it.
She
No,
emptied it
There's
today.
about a million cigarettes in the one I'm
First time
staring at
this
right
week.
now.
The one is a different cleaning lady every day.
Look at
Today
that guy.
seems like she's on her
Look
side.
at this guy. This guy's gonna see us doing our podcast.
We'll have him on.
Where do you think they're from? Open the window.
We
ask
should
them
just
where
ask him to come in. That would
they're
be
from.
really
Yeah,
funny.
Ask them.
Yeah.
Ask them if they want to do our
Look at that
podcast.
jerky she's got, dude.
Damn.
Trash.
Homeless or hipster?
Well, they're walking into a home.
They're
right now.
they're walking into a temporary home, so
Yeah.
not far.
Yeah, they-
not far from being homeless, but probably hipster.
They could have won a scratch off.
They could have won.
They
They probably had a they probably had a Groupon.
All right.
All right, so are we gonna
What's
leave one
next?
in there?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's
Oh yeah.
Happy Pie Day.
Is that what they said?
Tom's
Yeah.
got a right one. We were here on Cinco de Mayo and the gangbang. was
Oh,
on
here's
Cinco.
another good one. Great location for everyone's birthday party. Got to see money. Wait. Got to see. I'm trying to read this guy's handwriting. Can you see? Do you know what that says?
CH.
Chicas.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
We got to see money, chicas at Seaboys to close out the night. Thank you.
Well,
Yeah,
this
it
is
sounds
easy.
like these people had a great time.
It was
Tom.
the guy on the bird scooter. That's what you got to see the chicas. Chicas are
All right, well,
tits,
see,
right?
are we gonna write something in
Yeah,
there
we
or
got
what?
right one. Who has a pen? You got a pen? Right there. All right, Luca, you should pen this in.
I
there.
have to pen it in.
I have terrible handwriting.
All right, but what are we gonna say?
Who has good handwriting? Who has the best handwriting?
Tyler probably. No, Tyler.
No,
Do you-
mine is dog.
Do you have good handwriting?
No, mine is bad too.
What should we say?
Just draw.
Well, we gotta. Well, first we are artists. We have to speak from the heart.
Yeah.
Signed, Adam Crucetti. I was here. I'm the best.
Had a great time in Austin.
Yeah.
Was mugged.
This was my. This.
Write it from the perspective of the serial killer that's on the loose.
Oh
yes,
no!
yes,
Here's
there's a
what
serial
we should say. We
No,
should say
go ahead.
we let a lot of homeless people stay with us during the trip.
No, this you have to write it like genuine. Like you gotta be like, we love this space. It was perfect for housing 90 homeless people that we brought back with us.
We had a party with all of the homeless people.
We filled the bathtub with melted butter, and we all slapped each other with noodles.
Yeah,
for
we
an
made
hour.
we made what the fuck is it? Jungle juice in the tub.
Yeah, right.
And
we left some fentanyl in the planter box if you guys want to have some.
And there's some.
I started off by saying this was our first time not being homeless in Austin, and boy howdy did we have a blast.
Boy howdy!
That's how I started.
That was a strong start.
No, okay, hold on.
we had
Me and my compatriots.
And in parentheses, Swiggy, Adam C.
Swiggy, Adam C., and the Black Israelites.
It's poetry, dude. I love this.
Hey, and when we're done with this, we have the dog eat corner of the year, so people read this one.
You got to read that.
are responsible for several homicides.
The rest of the murders.
for several
Backstory. We got after this. We're gonna tell the backstory.
for several homicides in the surrounding Austin area.
You gotta write. Just kidding. This might come back to us.
No, we didn't actually.
How would it?
It's fine.
Also, my name is not Swiggy.
Dude, Swiggy's gonna get arrested, dude.
that would actually make me really sad.
No, I
He
would
would
like
do
that.
well in prison, though. Funniest guy in prison.
This was our first time not being homeless in Austin, and boy howdy did we have a blast. My compatriots and I, Swiggy, Adam C., and the Black Israelites, are responsible for several homicides in the surrounding Austin area.
Killing that pussy. That's fine.
We especially... okay. The Black Israelites especially enjoyed the floor cot that he had available.
Doormat bed.
Oh, God. All right. What else?
I think when you sign off, you have to say, my only question is, who ate all the pussy?
My only question... This is all butcher. I'm writing shorthand. My only question, nay. My only true concern. My only true concern with this fine and humble shithole is who ate all the pussy. Yours truly.
Swiggy.
Swiggy.
We're gonna take a picture of that for the Patreon.
Oh, that's
Yeah, we'll rip it out. We'll send it to whoever.
Okay,
That's awesome.
It's all my handwriting sucks.
Awesome. The pussy. Put a question mark after pussy. What are you talking about? It's a question.
Throw a little pussy.
And draw as the dot of the question mark has to be a little pussy. So supposedly
This podcast off the rails.
there's a serial killer on the loose in Austin.
Yeah, and it's us.
No, Brando, you said something. That's great, actually.
Yeah, the
What was the thing you said last night about the last victim was black?
Oh yeah,
That was hilarious.
Well, because here's the thing: a lot of people in Austin, they don't believe that there's a serial killer. You know,
They don't believe it?
no. All the people in Austin think that there is a serial killer,
Police
but the
don't.
police say that there's not. That these people are just
And the people are
drowning
kind
in
of
the
hyped
lake.
about it. Every time you bring it up, people are like, "Woo!"
Yeah, they're all
they're
excited.
excited.
Yeah, it's weird. But yesterday, on stage, I was like, there definitely is a serial killer because the last victim was a black guy, and ain't no niggas swimming in no lakes. we're not
He's
doing
like,
it.
keep finding the bodies in this lake.
Yeah,
that's
no,
funny.
Lady Bird. I
Lady
think
Bird
it's
Lake.
Lady Bird
Lake.
Lake. Lady Bird Lake.
Shout out to Swiggy for killing all those people.
Someone called him the Lady Bird Ripper.
Is that what they call them?
Yeah. Or
Man.
Lady Bird Killer, Lady Bird Ripper.
That sucks. Well, it seems like it's a thriving
That
area
sucks.
down here in
Looks
Austin.
like we have bummer.
Yeah.
You don't really hear about serial killers anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of an old
right,
school thing.
actually,
Do
yeah.
you know why? Because it's more trendy to be a school shooter now.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
they're
It's
a
'cause
short-
nobody-
short game. They kill a bunch of people all at once.
Yeah.
I think it's probably a lot harder to be a serial killer than to be a school shooter.
You got to develop some point of view. You got to put some work in.
It's like
and I think it is
you need some
trendy. I think there's a
material,
trend to it. Like I think there was a chain of like in the 80s and early 90s of like serial killers. Like, oh, that guy's killing a bunch of people. Oh, I'm gonna go do that.
Yeah.
You know. Whereas like now it's like you see a lot of people shooting up
That guy's
schools. They're like,
snap,
oh,
I'm gonna snap.
like they don't just think if there wasn't so many, they wouldn't just think of that.
Well, the
out of
perfect,
blue.
I think, example is like serial killers are like they're like comedians. Like you got to spend years getting good. You kind of develop your point of view and your voice, and they give you a name, whatever.
Right.
And the school shooters, they're like those guys that get big on TikTok.
You're right.
They're
You're
like,
right.
I want to be famous right
If
now.
you're
Shake the
on
mic.
TikTok for any reason, especially if you're doing some sort of like
Stop.
about your job or like you're you're kind of like a school shooter. Is the comparison that Tyler has just made.
That's what I said. And then you can quote me on that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. I think that's accurate. And then comedians are more like serial killers, which isn't much better.
But at least
something.
it requires some craft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
It requires a little art.
You have to be a little
Just up there
smart.
slapping people with tortillas.
Yeah, you have to be smart.
Yeah, you're not out there, doing stuff about. I just like watching him squirm. We have so many things that we want to specific people
This
we want to talk
is
about.
just for us, basically.
Yeah, I know, but we're in an Airbnb in Austin.
Yeah,
and
we're
listen,
in Austin,
We're all
dude.
becoming race cars slowly.
Yeah, we are. I'm not flying back. I'm gonna drive.
I think I lost my voice again.
Did you really?
Maybe.
No, it sounds good.
Sound all right?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
sounds good.
Good.
Start
Tom
doing
would
the
Tom
pantomimes
tried to
again.
not talk all day,
Yeah.
and I was actually impressed. I was like really impressed that you were able.
Yeah,
to do
it was almost like
You like didn't. Yeah.
You would be a great deaf guy. Like, I mean, you picked up stuff very quickly.
Yeah.
do the
Brand-
sign for
that's-
lesbians, Brandon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Brando does.
Brando knows. Yeah. So
This is
Brando
it.
teaches us the sign for lesbian, and then we immediately walk past a lesbian couple. We all look at each other and go.
Because it's like a vagina. They're putting their face
Wait,
in a
I
vagina.
remember kids like in like middle school used to take pictures like this all the time. They'd be like,
That's
Yeah,
'cause
there's a
they're
bunch
all
of
lesbian,
lesbians.
dude.
Yeah.
Yep,
It's like an anime thing.
yeah.
No talk, Tom.
I'm a lesbian.
do the sign for a black guy.
We would do, black guy. Black guy.
You
Black
do
guy
it in the
lesbian.
crotch?
Yeah,
black
black guy, it would be. So this is person.
Oh, okay.
So this is person. So you would do, so if it's like a doctor, right, you would be like, this is medical. So it'd be like medical person.
Mm.
Yeah, it's exciting.
There you go. We could we keep Brando on the podcast, then we could have deaf guys listen.
Exactly.
No,
If
they
Tom
can't.
loses his voice,
We have
That's
to guys
a
watch.
If I lose my voice again.
I'll be here. I'll be a
Yeah,
translator.
but you were pantomiming the whole day, even at
Tom did pretty well.
we were having some of the most delicious barbecue of all time, and you were
You're going.
Yeah.
But then Tom was so
It was fucking
diligent
great.
about not talking all day, and then we get to our first show of the night, and he's like, "I've been saving up my voice for this show." Gets on stage 2 seconds later. So I'm from Chicago.
You were like, yeah, it actually got better when I kept
Talk.
trying to.
That
help.
was
really fucked up because like my dad was the coach, and I said, "Who Bill?" But that's the thing is like a lot of these comedians that we've been on these shows with have been somewhat terrible because they're trying to be some sort of race car on
Race
stage.
car.
And Tom, would do fine given the circumstance that he doesn't even have a voice. So if Tom had his
Still having a
voice,
good
he
set.
would have been destroying every show. But he was one of the better comedians on every show by not even being
Without
able to
even a
talk.
voice.
Yeah, I couldn't even talk.
That's how
he's
many
just-
guys are trying to be a race car down here.
Tom's just looking at the audience going,
Killing.
"Yeah."
That's great.
Race car bit.
Oh man.
I don't know. What else? Yeah. Where
Where
else?
are we on time?
On time? 43. We
Oh,
can maybe do.
nice.
We could maybe do 5 more
Yes,
minutes.
we have one more. What else? have
One
we
more
done?
story. What else has happened?
You got a white trash story of the week?
Yeah.
Do I have a
Oh,
white
what was the
trash?
word of the day? Now that we're
Oh,
almost
we
done.
Oh,
Now the podcast is
man,
over.
it's been so long.
It's Black Israelite.
Tom, do you have a story for us? White trash.
White trash story.
Feedback of the week.
Fuck, I didn't.
I
even
did
think
one
about
I liked. This isn't a big story, but last night Tom's been trying not to smoke cigars or anything because of your throat.
it. Yeah.
You go. Oh, maybe I could just smoke it through my nose and just kind of bypass my throat, thinking that you're like, yeah, it won't go through my throat at all.
It goes straight to the brain.
to the
yeah,
brain.
It goes right up to the brain.
Oh yeah, you did. You tried to smoke a. You tried to smoke a blunt through your nose, thinking it would not go to your throat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not how it works at all.
Well, they do say when you breathe through your nose, the air gets moistened through like your nose.
Sure.
So like when you breathe through your mouth, your throat gets drier. So I thought maybe
Okay,
if I-
Tom.
if I put that blunt up to my nose, getting high in Austin, Texas.
What is it?
Sinecure.
Sinecure.
That's a slur.
A sinecure is a noun that refers to a usually paid job or position that requires little or no work. For example, in a sentence, the king was in the habit of rewarding his loyal supporters with sinecures.
I feel like everyone in Austin, Texas is a sinecure.
Yeah, big time.
Or
That's a great word.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone in Austin, Texas, it's a noun. So you would have a
They're
sinecure.
sinicured. Yeah.
It's a
They
noun?
have a sinecure. They have a
They
job
have a sinecure.
that requires no work.
Yes,
Yeah.
they're all in. Yeah, in Chicago, you ask people what they do. It's like I'm a garbage man. I'm in construction.
accountant,
I'm an accountant. And here it's like crypto,
Sinecure.
tech, Uber. It's like they don't.
All these little sinecures.
or they work at the comedy mothership.
Or they're a door guy. Most homeless people
Everyone's
here.
Everybody's a door
at the
guy
comedy
at the mothership.
I have not seen Joe Rogan once. I did want to stop Joe Rogan and say, hey, how come you haven't responded to my mother's DMs? And he hasn't. Kevin Hart moved down the street from me.
Oh yeah, tell that story. That's funny.
Yeah, for the listeners that aren't right before we left, a black African American family, not Brando's family, moved into my neighborhood down the street, and of course that raised some suspicions with my father and he and the other neighbors who are white. And so like any new neighbor would, and so they'd start to investigate. My dad
Yeah.
had binoculars.
He planted a little microphone by the door. He wants to know what they're talking about.
On the doorstep.
Yeah. He threw his gun in the bushes.
There was a big cross on fire. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, too far.
But so my dad was trying to find out who these people were, and a neighbor told another neighbor that told my dad that the new neighbors that moved in it's the black guy from Jumanji. So that's what my dad hears from the neighbor, and then my dad comes to me.
The movie,
and
not actually the guy from the.
Yeah, my
that
dad
was in
comes
the-
to me,
in the
goes,
board
"Hey,
game."
I think Kevin Hart lives down the street. I think Kevin Hart is down the street." I'm like, "Dad, why would Kevin Hart be in Burr Ridge?" So it's not been confirmed. For all we know, it could be Kevin Hart.
We're gonna try and get him on the podcast.
Yeah.
Whoever he is, we
Yeah.
send him on the podcast as Kevin Hart. And here he is, Brando Harris.
It's a pretty nice house though, right?
It's like a $4 million house.
Crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just don't know why Kevin Hart would be in Burr Ridge for any reason.
Well, Bo Jackson lives in Burr Ridge,
It's true,
Why
but
would
Bo
he be there?
Jackson is not in Jumanji.
Correct.
but he was on the Raiders.
Okay.
I think we're gonna have to agree to disagree.
I don't
That
know.
was another word.
That's yeah.
Yeah,
That could be.
Someone said agree to disagree, and Luca goes, "Yeah, what does that even mean?"
No, that
I
means
said
Tom
that.
said
No,
that.
said that. I didn't know what it
It
meant.
literally means exactly what it says.
Yeah.
Agree to, it just does. It's like it doesn't make sense.
Why?
Oh,
That's
Agree-
just your white
say
trash
it
store of the
slow,
week.
say it slow.
Agree to disagree.
And tell me where it doesn't
So it's
make
like-
sense.
like-
Where did we lose you? Do you know what agree means?
Yes. So you agree to disagree.
It's like
We are agreeing to
That we
not
don't
agree.
well, you
Do
can
you
just say
dis-
I don't agree with
We
you. It's the
reach-
same thing.
But it's, you're saying
But
No, but it's
both
cordial.
paths. We're not going to continue arguing.
it's
We've
fun.
reached
I feel like
an
it's fun.
impasse. Like,
It's more
now-
fun to say.
Right now, we're going to agree to disagree that is a self-explanatory sentence.
No,
We're not gonna
I
change-
don't
I'm not gonna
agree.
change your mind. You're not going to. It's right. So we're going to agree to disagree.
I don't like it because you say agree. It's like you contradict yourself in the same sentence.
No, all those words.
No, you're not, because we are agreeing
that
Yes.
we disagree.
that we are not in agreement.
Yeah.
You are. I'm saying it is this, and you are saying it is that, and no matter the amount of arguing is going to change that.
So what you're saying is
So
I
I'm
should-
saying we are agreeing,
agreeing.
literally, to disagree.
Okay. So you're saying I should walk up to the black Israelites
And agree to disagree.
and agree to disagree.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Now you're
great.
getting it.
It's like I really do want to buy one of their books.
No,
I really
but
wanna
you
see
agree
them.
with a lot of what
I've
they're
never read a
saying.
book in my life, but I do want to read that one.
What?
The Black Israelites book.
Dude,
Did
at
you
one
get
point-
one?
No, I am going to.
Oh, were they handing out pamphlets?
They're selling
Yeah.
merch.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll have Brando buy it because for me it's $30 for Brando. It's free, so I'll just have Brando walk up there
Is it
and
really
get.
$30?
I don't know.
Dude, at one point, Tom's like, dude, hey, what if I went over there and said white power? And I was very scared, like he was
Yeah,
going
I
to.
would
Well, what did you say? Didn't
Yeah,
someone say like, "Hey, we're not all like that"?
Yeah.
Who
Oh
said
yeah,
I agree
Who
with
said that?
yeah. They were. Brandon said it
you.
earlier.
You said that
Yeah.
earlier.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this black guy was walking behind me and he goes, "Hey man, not all of us think like that." And I go, "I agree with him."
That's very funny.
All right. Should we cut it short? Should we wrap it up?
Yeah.
We're at
We should've cut it short about 40 minutes.
we're at 50 minutes. No, I think it was good. We had
This
fun.
is good. Hopefully we got it all. Hopefully you have the memory.
Yeah, well,
cards
because
in there.
this is a trial,
trial run.
podcast run where we'll see where this goes. We'll see
No,
how we can make some
This
clips.
looks. I'm looking at the screen. It looks like an ISIS video. It looks like Tyler cut my head off.
It really does.
with the purple glasses.
Yeah.
Man,
Hey, thanks for tuning in.
it kind of looks like I don't know. I think it looks okay. No,
Yeah.
comment below.
Yeah. Comment. See if you guys
See
like it.
if this is all right. If this is different from the other one. This is my camcorder, who I bought from a guy off Craigslist, by the way.
Really.
Yeah, he was very much a hipster or homeless scenario, where I met him on the street. He was in flip flops, and he handed me a jewel bag with this camera in it. And he's like, yeah, bro, like, you know, what are you planning on? Like it was a puppy. He was like, what are you planning on doing with this? Like he wanted to make sure it was going to a good home. And I was like, I think I'm trying to do a podcast with my friends, you know, where, you know,
You should
film my comedy clips. He's like, oh, bro, I'm huge into podcasting, man. I personally got just upgraded to this, and that. And he does a music podcast where he interviews musicians, and he seemed pretty laid back.
Shout out to him.
Is he from Austin, Texas?
He looks like he very well would fit in here.
Nice.
But we'll see how this camera comes out. And if it's bad, if it doesn't record, I'm going to find him.
Yeah, you should. You should fucking kill him.
Well, hey, gang. Thanks for coming.
Thanks, guys, for
All
coming
right,
out.
thank you.
Enjoy your
Thank you
signing
guys for having me. This was fun.
ATX.
Oh, Brando. How can we follow Brando?
Yeah, follow me on Instagram at Brando Harry, TikTok Brando Harris Comedy.
We'll tag him. All right.
Yeah, thanks,
See ya.
guys.
Yep.